Howdy toddy everybody, this is Tommy with Colonel Reb Scale Models coming at you with my first kit review. This is the Revell Wright Flyer 1/39th scale. First powered flight by the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur. This kit is the one I'm going to be building for Frankie Day's historical aircraft group build that's going on right now. Obviously I haven't started on the kit, so it'll probably still be maybe even into June before I get to start on it, but I think I can still finish in time even with all this rigging in line. But anyway, this is my first kit review. So this is a very old kit. This was actually first tooled in 1953, and to my knowledge, based on my research, it hasn't been retooled since. So Revell has done a reboxing, I think, once or twice. This one is from 2003, which is the 100th anniversary of the actual first flight in December 17th of 1903. And Orville just happened to be at the helm controlling it. It was his turn apparently, because they had did some trial runs about 3 days before. Didn't go very well. They had to do some repairs, so it was Orville's turn on December 17th to start again. And the first powered flight was actually about 12 seconds, 120 feet, which interestingly enough is less than the wingspan of a Boeing 747. They did 3 more flights that day. I think the second one was 175 feet, the next one was 200, and they finally hit 852 feet for 59 seconds on their final flight. And unfortunately it kind of landed hard and broke, I believe, part of this front here, and they thought they'd be able to repair it pretty quick. They weren't able to do so, and actually never flew this one again. So all of the flights with this particular plane were just for the one day that actually got off the ground. They went on later and kind of retooled some of their designs and changed how they were doing things. But this actual plane here, the Kitty Hawk, it only flew just for that one day, which is I thought was amazing. I didn't know that. So let's take a look at what we've got. I've already opened the box and taken the sprues out of the plastic bags that they come in, just to save some time and not having to be fumbling around with it on camera. So here is the inside contents. We have a very thick Revell, the instruction manual. Which is actually, I looked through it, it's pretty detailed, and it gives a lot of commentary as far as instructions on what to do, especially with the rigging and how to tie it and such. So hopefully that comes in handy. And not many steps apparently. They do 1 page is a step technically. So that's the instruction manual. It also came with this cool tips on building the diorama. So of course this being historical and everything kind of begs for the diorama. You see that they've done it in kind of a beach theme, because at the place in Kitty Hawk where they actually did the flight, it's like on sand dunes almost, but it was kind of more level, but it was still kind of wavy. So I thought that was pretty neat, looking and seeing the different pictures of what you can do to build the actual diorama that you see here. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Getting to the actual sprues, one of the first things I noticed was this is the track that they actually pushed it down on to get it to go and take off, and you can see it's warped. So I'll have to deal with that. There's a little bit of flash on here, not as much as I thought there would be for a 60-year-old plus kit, but obviously there's going to be some cleanup, no doubt about it. It does come with the figures, so you see this would be Orville, because he's prostrate on the aircraft, and then this is Wilbur running, after him or whatever, cheering him on, I guess. And you got the propellers and the engine, and then I guess all these are more struts and stuff for the plane. Smaller one, you can see, is very bendy. It's pretty thin, it feels like. Here's some of the chains of the mechanics of the actual propellers and the motor. Not too much flash. Doesn't look too bad. This are the wings. Obviously cloth. It's pretty detailed. It's got some raised, it's got some stitching, you can tell. Not too bad. A little more detailed than I thought, but there's still a little bit of cleanup on these as well. And then this is obviously the top wing, and then this is that front portion that controlled, I guess, the way it was up and down. And then you've got, I don't know how many yards or feet of string this is. It's very, let's see if I can see that, it's very tiny. Very tiny string. It's like a real thin sewing string, thread is what it is. And then it actually, everything was kind of packed up under this little portion here to keep the box from being crushed. So not too bad. It looks like it would, once you get it cleaned up, I think that's probably going to take longer than anything else except the rigging, which that'll take, I'm sure, a lot of time. And then, of course, got to figure out how to, get this unwarped. I guess I'll be boiling some water, getting it hot and stuff. Anyway, so that's my quick little kit review. Not a lot, it's got, I guess, probably an average number of pieces. Not too bad. But I think for the age of the kit, I think it looks pretty good. So hopefully by, I guess, maybe the first week of June, I can get started on this. I'm still working on the group builds for doing my SPAD challenge, and also the Fall of the Third Reich group build, and then young Jim Parashakis' Italian front group build, which that one I have, I just put on the pre-shading, and then the SPAD is over here off to the side of the bench here. I've got it glued down with the with the top and the bottom of the wing. So that was a little bit of a challenge getting it lined up, but I think I got it with some super glue and some extra thin Tamiya glue. So I'm letting it sit for a while with the Tamiya to get it, make sure it's pretty sturdy, because the pieces are pretty flimsy, the struts that hold the wings up. And then I've got my sub, just working on some little fiddly parts that I had to kind of reconstruct. The kit's not turning out to be the best of quality. But anyway, so hoping to get this started by June at least, and then work on it alongside some of the work I'm doing on my dad's car. So anyway, so I hope this was helpful. I'd only seen, I think, one review online, so I decided to do a video as part of this group build. So I hope everybody's able to get some of the group builds wrapped up and possibly jump into to Frankie's group build here and throw out some, historical aircraft. It's not, there's so many to pick from. So I just chose this because I had bought two of these because I got them on sale at a public supermarket for 50% off. So I paid $6 each. So I got two of them. So we'll see how this one goes. I guess if I don't do well enough on this one, I always got a second one to try again. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hope you're getting your builds completed, not running into too many problems. And good night. I'm going to try to get this uploaded tonight. So anyway, so as always, hotty toddy and God bless. Thanks.